We're live, right? Alright, yep. We live, y'all. We live. Why the hell is this saying? Yes, sir. We are officially live. Wait, we'll give it like a few minutes so that way people can join and then we'll get straight on into it. Like, there's nothing to it, man. I am hyped for this, man. You know how difficult it was going through yesterday and not being able to hear this album? Like, this is bound to be my first album from the Weeknd, and I'm hyped. I'm always hyped to listen to the one album by like any artist. Oh, what the hell? Beatty, what the hell? What the hell? Okay, fuck you, Christian, fuck you. Oh man, we'll give it a few minutes for people to join. Damn, Christian, you ain't got nothing better to do? Look at your bitch ass being like here on the dot. Look at your bitch ass. Hopefully the chat's big enough so that way we can watch these music videos and not get copyright during the stream. Hopefully. If we do, it is what it is. Either way, I'm listening to this album. Either way, I'm listening to this album today. So. Damn, chat pops up on screen faster than it does. Okay, there we go. So, okay, chat's just bugging then, because one side is showing up faster than it is the other. Let me finish my match. Oh god, I'm scared what he's referring to. Turn. Hopefully that's not too loud. Yeah, chat should be big enough to where I won't get copyright claims. Hopefully. We'll wait like another 2.5 minutes and then we'll get started. This motherfucker really playing. If I turn on that Xbox and see this dude's on Mortal Kombat 11, he might get banned. He might honestly get banned. Dude, it was so... Dude, let me tell y'all. So, my school, just implied... okay, first of all, there's been, a whole no phones policy, during class for a while now. It's been a thing in the school system for a while. A lot of schools I know do it. But Thursday, we had an assembly strictly over that and then a bunch of other BS, so literally Friday, the next day after the assembly, after they strictly enforced the no phones, no earbuds, no AirPods policy, they literally, it was so difficult. People were just memeing the whole time saying, bro, we want to listen to The Weeknd though. So it was kind of funny, but it's crazy that schools are I saw it yesterday firsthand. Second period, a kid gets caught with his phone. The assistant principal walks in the back door of the room because there's two doors. Those doors we usually go into the classroom, and then there's a back door in the on the other side that usually stays locked. He has a key, unlocks that door, and then just walks in and catches a kid on his phone because we're all facing the front. He's walking from behind, so it was crazy. And then he stopped the class and to tell us about this whole, it's not worth getting ISS or getting in trouble just for having your phone out. And we're like, dude, oh my god, it's crazy. And, the thing is, the teachers don't care. The teachers don't want to enforce this phone policy at all because they think that's not even fair. For like a phone is a privilege, obviously, but they'd rather us be distracted on our phones than cause a disturbance in the classroom. And at this point in high school, it's up to the individual whether they want to move, like, learn or not. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just crazy. I feel like the people like me and others would, what's up, Herman? What's up? Would really, we just don't like this new rule because it makes no sense. It just makes, like, absolutely no sense at all, man. So, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Alright, well, I said I'd wait, like, a few more minutes, and let's just go ahead and get into it, man. Let's just go ahead and get into it.
Welcome to the Disney Bundle, where Disney Plus
ever full album I listened from Abel, aka The Weeknd. What the dog? If this thing does not chill out. This thing does not chill out. Hopefully that's not too loud. Herman, if you're in the chat, let me know if you could hear the laptop fan. If not, or if someone's in chat, let me know if you could hear the laptop fan. If it's like notably loud. I bought a cooling pad for my laptop since I broke the last one and it constantly overheats during reactions. This one's like a $30 one off of Amazon. It's been doing good, I think, during the most recent reaction videos, but right now it's like I fucking hear it. It's like loud as shit. About to have to put this fan. It's already all the way up. I can, but it's monitor. Damn. Oh, I can't wait till I get a fucking PC. Like, I know PCs are loud, but eventually I'm gonna get professional equipment. Eventually. But until I have enough money to do that, or just my own place, because there's no room. This is like the tiniest space for any of this, man. So, let me turn up the fan real quick. Alright. Hopefully that's not too loud. Let's just go ahead and get started. Track number 1, Dawn FM, which is the title track. Let's get into it. By the way, if anyone's wondering why we have chat directly on the screen, we're going to be reacting to the music videos later. And to try to avoid copyright, I'm hoping the chat is enough so copyright won't be an issue during the stream. Because regardless, the stream's finna get taken down afterwards because of Weeknd's label and it being such a huge record label. But I mean, to try to avoid getting copyright claimed during the stream, we're gonna have the chat on screen when we react to the music videos. Chat, let me know if the audio is good enough for you. So I'm so excited, man. If I'm not mistaken, this is just an intro track, though. It's what I do alone. I'll take my lead on this road. I need something to make me believe and make believe. 'Cause after the night is it dark all alone. 'Cause after the night is it dark, like just after the night, once it becomes night, it's just nothing but darkness. Bro, that type of production, though, that's like, dude, let me tell y'all, this man Weeknd seriously killed that shit on Kanye's album. Like, this is finna be heat. If Kanye, his very little contribution to Donda was that fire, I'm almost terrified at what he's finna pull out on this album. I really am.
You are now listening to 103.5 Dawn FM. You've been in the dark for way too long. It's time to walk into the light and accept your fate with open arms.
He doesn't have Kanye on this album.
Don't worry. We'll be there to hold your hand and guide you through this painless transition. But what's the rush? Just relax and enjoy another hour of commercial-free music on 103.5 Dawn FM. Stay tuned.
I turned my astrology gift into a bit.
So, the only, Herman, the only features that are on this album are Tyler, the Creator, and Lil Wayne. Those are the only two features on the album. And I heard I had a friend of mine who's, like, huge into all kind of music. He already heard the album, and he said he wished Tyler's verse was longer, and I didn't really hear too much about Wayne's verse. So, but if Kanye was on this, that would have been dope. But it's understandable why he's not. It really is. He has his own drama with that lady and trying to get back with Kim. I don't know. But it seems like already from that intro, it just like Weeknd's gonna play this almost as if it's a radio station, you know, because it's at 103.5 when I think the original is 105.3 or something like that. Like that was like a flip on an actual radio station. You know, so it's gonna be interesting. I did like already the kind of vibe that intro track already gave off, though. But there wasn't too much to it. It is an intro track. We got the first official track, Gasoline, and I was hearing this was actually one of the weaker tracks on the album. But we finna see. True. Very true, Herman. That's an interesting sound.
It's 5 a.m. my time again. I've soaken up the moon, can't sleep. It's 5 a.m. my time again. I'm calling and you know it's me.
What in the Thriller? Why does he sound like that? I don't think that doesn't even sound like Abel. That doesn't even sound like Abel. What is he doing? What the like 80s type of vibe with the beat though.
It's 5 a.m. my time again. I'm calling and you know it's me.
Actually, no, I don't know it's you.
I'm pushing myself further. I'm just trying to feel my heartbeat beat.
That's. Okay.
I wrap my hands around your neck. You love it when I always squeeze.
Whoa! Whoa! Abel, you got a freak side to you. Oh my god! He said, "I love it when I grab your neck and just squeeze." I'm over it. Abel's a menace.
It's 5 a.m. I'm high again, and you can see that I'm in pain. I've fallen into emptiness. I want you 'cause we're both insane. I'm staring into the abyss. I'm looking at myself again.
I really don't know whether I should bump to this or not.
I'm dozing off to REM. I'm trying not to lose my faith.
He said I'm bumping to Ari and I'm not trying to lose my fate. Is that a play on her being like God being a woman? Is that a play on that? I don't know about this one. I don't know. That's something very different. It's something very different. But that doesn't even sound like Abel. Like that does not sound like Abel whatsoever. I don't know. This I can kind of get a vibe of why this one's already considered one of the weaker tracks.
I'm dozing off to REM. I'm trying not to lose my faith.
Yes, we referencing REM for
I love it when you watch me sleep.
Well,
You spin me around so I can breathe. It's only safe for you and me. I know you won't let me OD. And if I finally die in peace, just wrap my body in these sheets and pour out the gasoline.
Oh, he wanted to go out and play.
It's 5 a.m. I'm nihilist. I know there's nothing.
Why is he doing this? Why? Who told him this was a good idea? Who told him this was a good idea to use this, like, vocal effects? Like, the way Weeknd sings is how he sounds in real life. It's like, it's weird hearing him try to use his deeper voice now. Maybe that's like, maybe it's a concept he's trying to do. Maybe this is like the Weeknd, but also this like old man character that he seems to have taken, like, put in this album. I don't know. Maybe it is his old man character. Maybe we got old man Weeknd, we got Weeknd, and maybe this deeper voice is old man Weeknd. You know, out of his prime Weeknd in a way, retired Weeknd.
Thing after this, obsessing over aftermath, apocalypse, and hopelessness. The only thing I understand is your sum of tenderness. Oh baby, please just hold me close, make me believe there's more to live. Around we go. In this game called life, we are loving. And I love it when you watch me sing.
Weird warp. It seemed like it was going to do something there.
It's only safe for you and me. I know you won't let me OD. And if I finally die in peace, just wrap my body in these sheets and pour out the gasoline. It don't mean much to me.
What is he doing?
I turned my astrology gift into a bit.
What was he doing there? He was humping something. Like, he was not just going, huh, huh, huh. Like, he wasn't fucking something. Like, you can't tell me. You can't tell me he wasn't doing. He was going a little freaky on that. Let me make sure this is okay. So we're still at the right track right. Not a bad track, but there wasn't really too much said outside of, I want you to burn me in these sheets when I, like, die. There wasn't really too much said there. You know, regular Weeknd's voice was literally repeated twice, and then so was Old Man Weeknd. So, really not too much said on that track. It did have a different type of energy and production for sure, but I don't know. I don't really think that was kind of like Abel's thing right there. That's just me personally. You know, maybe I'll like that track on a few more listens. Track number 3 though, How Do I Make You Love Me? I forgot. I just remembered he had the choking line in the last track, so reading this title out loud, I'm almost scared about this one.
We're going back in time. I'd like to see you try unpacking thoughts through tunnels in your mind. I'll fix you mushroom tea and cross the restless sea. Release yourself to escape reality. It doesn't phase you.
He said, I'll feed you mushroom. I'll make you tea with some mushroom seeds, and I'll help you escape reality. Ooh, that's kind of okay. Okay, he said it out loud. That was kind of heat. He's talking about drugging her though, so.
Phase you.
actress is this? Oh, that's kind of dope though. That's kind of like little cool piano, like electric piano right there. I want to say maybe keyboard. Who knows? It's probably a keyboard, right? I don't know anything about instruments. The pianos that stand up? What are those? They're called keyboards, right? Yeah, they are. They're called keyboards. This is probably the radio hit. That's how. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
I can see the real you, girl. You don't have to hide. Forget about what your daddy said. I'll teach you how to shine.
Dog. Males gotta stop saying daddy on records. I'm not even capping when I say that. Oh my god. The way this generation has just ruined common words. It sucks, man. Like, no. Weeknd, I don't want to hear you say daddy anymore. Pause. Pause, yo.
And all the things you tolerated made you cold inside. But I can light you up again like embers of a fire. It doesn't faze you. I need a breakthrough. I only want what's right in front of me. It's quite unusual. Seeking approval, begging for it desperately. I say, how do I make you love me?
Dog. I didn't think he'd ever be able to top what he did vocally on Hurricane. This is very close to topping that. Like, this chorus on this track is very close to topping what he did on Hurricane. Like, dude, Hurricane, I think was honestly the best track of 2021. I really do. If not Hurricane, then Family Ties. And those are two completely different songs. But I think Hurricane definitely is like one of the top tracks from last year. Out of what I heard. Yeah, that sounds like that's gonna be probably the radio hit. Hey, if I have anyone from the EXO gang, somebody let me know what's the actual story behind the album. If you've heard it. If you've heard the album, let me know. It's kind of weird to include this, like, outro. He's just heavy breathing the same bitch.
And free.
So, I did like that one. I actually did really enjoy it. I think it was kind of weird to have a minute-long outro with literally nothing said and, like, kind of the whole instrumental just faded away towards the end. But that sounded like an overall pretty good track. And like I said, I think that's going to be the radio hit. I think honestly that one will be like the blinding lights of this album. And we're only like 3 tracks in, but still, I think that's going to end up being the big track, the banger of the album, as I like to put it. Track number 4, Take My Breath. There's an official music video. Hopefully having the chat on screen is enough to get this, like, I'm praying to the YouTube gods right now. They don't take down the stream because of the music video. How long we been going? We should be fine. It sounds exactly like the last one. This actually sounds exactly like the last one.
I saw the fire in your eyes. I saw the fire when I look into your eyes. You tell me things you wanna try. I know temptation is the devil in disguise.
I know temptation is the devil in disguise. Very true, very true. Bro, this man thinks he's all the shit now. After hours, he's wearing the all red suit. Now he's wearing the all black leather. Come on, Abel. Come on, Abel. I see what you're doing.
I know temptation is the devil in disguise. You risk it all to feel alive. Yeah. You're offering yourself to me like sacrifice.
Oh,
you said you did it.
Oh, y'all can't see that. Oh, y'all better not clip that. I swear to God, any one of y'all clip that. I swear.
You said you did this all the time. Tell me you love me if I bring you to the light. It's like a dream. What she feels with me, she loves to be on the edge. Her fantasy is okay with me. Then suddenly, baby says, take my breath away and make it last forever, babe. Do it now or never, babe. Take my breath away. Nobody does it better, babe. Bring me closer. Want me to hold on to you tight.
Pulled out the freaking like the Bane looking mask, and he's like, take my breath away, baby. Please. Like my man's just down dirty, man. Like, I really hope Abel's not this big of a simp in real life as he seems in some of his songs sometimes. I hope he's not. I hope he's not. Oh, snap!
You're way too young to end your life.
Oh.
Girl, I don't wanna be the one who pays the price. Ooh, it's like a dream. What she feels with me, she loves to be on the edge. Her fantasy is okay with me. Then suddenly, baby says, take my breath away and make it last forever, babe. Do it now or never, babe. Take my breath away. Nobody does it better, babe. Bring me closer, heaven, babe. Take my breath.
Damn, he got the hand on her. Oh, whoa. Oh my! She got Rapunzel hair. She got the. She said, like. Oh, he going. This is how he become an old man. How does he become an old man? What's the whole old man concept that he's trying to go for? What is that? What was that about? Hello, is my chat dead? What's happening? What's happening? I know there are some people watching. Where everybody at? Why ain't y'all typing in chat? I want to interact with y'all. Type in chat. Just bring up just talk. Just ask me a question. Ask me anything. I'll answer it. talk about that kick and how he kind of just fell over? And nothing, like, she wasn't even close to kicking him. So y'all just let The Weeknd get fucked up like that? That's kind of fucked up.
An interesting life. I mean, an even great.
That one was alright. I think it was a little repetitive, and sound-wise, I don't think there wasn't nothing that we hadn't heard on the previous two tracks, or at least the track literally right before it. I think what was it called? What was the previous track? It's like How Do We Love? How Do I Make You Love? I think that one honestly sounded better than like this one. I think this one was kind of, the production was cool, but it almost sounded a little too similar than How Do I Make You Love. And I think, like I said, Take My Breath was just a little repetitive, you know. Up next, we got the latest music video that was released, Sacrifice. So, this is track number 5, I think? I believe so. I believe this is track number 5. Yeah, track number 5.
You are now listening to 103.5 Dawn FM. You've been in the dark for way too long. It's time to walk into the light and accept your fate with open arms. Scared? Don't worry. We'll be there to hold your hand and guide you through this painless transition. But what's the rush? Just relax and enjoy another hour of commercial-free music on 103.5 Dawn FM. Stay tuned.
Okay, so that was literally the exact same outro that we heard on the actual Dawn FM skit. That was at the beginning of the album. That was literally the exact same thing. And it looks like we're literally continuing right where Take My Breath literally just left off. Oh, he's continuing this like 80s type of sound.
I was born in a city where the winter nights don't ever sleep.
That's because you're in Canada.
Life's always with me. The ice inside my veins will never bleed. Love. Every time you try to fix me, I know you'll never find that missing piece. When you cry and say you miss me, I'll lie and tell you that I'll never leave. But I sacrifice.
You try to fix me, you try to find that missing piece. See, this is one of those, like, I was a little nervous to like react to like live, especially because I feel like there's a lot that I'm kind of missing. It almost just sounds like all the tracks almost seem like very similar to each other in a way, or have a very similar vibe to each other than what I was expecting. None of these songs really standing out. This shit is ass. Okay, Christian, you get banned for that. You getting banned. So, let's see. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna put him in timeout. I'm not gonna put him in timeout. I'm not gonna do that to him. Yeah. The only one that really has stood out to me was the where is it? There we go. The only one that's really stood out to me is How Do I Make You Love? How Do I Make You Love Me? That's really the only one that's kind of stood out to me so far. But we're only a few tracks in, so hopefully I hear the ending's pretty good. I hear the ending is pretty good. There's definitely like a heavy 80s influence, I feel. Is this how he becomes old? What is he saying there? He said, "Ma, whoop." Like, is he pulling a Pop Smoke? Rest in peace, but is he pulling a Pop Smoke? He's going, "Ma, whoop." I don't know. Some weird red hooded lady, she just pulled a Shang Tsung and looked like sucked the soul out of him. I think this is where he becomes old, if I'm not mistaken. Because the whole old Abel thing isn't really making sense. Because we didn't even see him in the last music video. He hasn't. The only clue I've got of the whole old Weeknd thing was the gasoline track when he had like a weird vocal effect. We haven't really heard that since that track. See, he's saying, "Ma, whoop."
I hold you through the toughest parts when you feel like it's the end. Cause life is still worth living. Because life is still worth living. I can break you down and pick you up and fuck like we are friends. But don't be catching feelings. Don't be out here catching feelings. Cause always sacrifice your love for more of the night. I try to put up a fight. Can't tie me down. I don't understand. Goodbyes for your love. I try. I don't understand.
Alright, so this is just literally the hook explains it all. He doesn't want to sacrifice his love. He's done it in the past, hasn't been successful before. Yeah, we all can kind of relate to that, but I don't know. It's just kind of simple. Honestly, a little simple even for the Weeknd standards. I feel the visuals for this one I think are better. I like this cool like watercolor effect that happens throughout this video, but I mean, not really feeling this one either, to be honest.
I don't wanna
That's supposed to be like what the hell is that? What in the Fortnite dance is he doing? He is literally doing a Fortnite dance. Oh, I think this is where we get old Weeknd. This is where we get him.
Grammarly helps you work more.
Wow, he's stalling, dude. Why the? Oh my God, this whole thing isn't making sense. Why is the album cover this old man if you haven't even done any of these music videos related to this guy? What is, somebody let me know, what is the purpose of the old man concept? Because he was playing a character on the After Hours album. I know that. I haven't heard the record, but I know he was playing another character. And the promotion that he did around that was as that character. That's kind of crazy. There was like really no promotion to this album compared to After Hours. There was like, I remember After Hours, there was like huge promotion up until, like, he was playing this character in real life up until his Super Bowl performance. And granted that was like only a month's worth of span when that dropped in 2020, but I mean, like, still. It was The Weeknd who performed in 2020 Super Bowl, right? Or was it 2021's? It might have been 2021's, to be honest. Nah, it had to be 2020. Nah, it was 20. Somebody let me know. Let me know which Super Bowl it was that he performed in. Track number 6, we got a quick, short one. A Tale by Quincy. Maybe Quincy is the announcer who keeps announcing the Dawn FM as a radio station.
That's it. Looking back now, I didn't know what it was supposed to be. And it's like raising kids, man. If you weren't raised, you don't know how to raise, you know? I just did the best thing I could with them because they know fucking well I loved them. But I did to do the best I could. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
No, I swear, parents don't know what they're doing until they have kids. Like, they tell us that all the time, man. You can just kind of, once you have the kid, you gotta kind of figure out where to go from there on your own. Both of these bitches. Damn, both of them turned up and that laptop's still overheating. That's crazy. This laptop's just a piece of shit, man. It's just so fucking old.
I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't. I will never forget watching my mother get put in a straitjacket and taken out of my home when I was only 7 years old. She was diagnosed with dementia precox and put in a mental institution, leaving my daddy along with me and my little brother Lloyd.
So the mother had dementia or something like that. She got taken away, and all that's left is Quincy here, his brother, and the father. Is Quincy the name of this character Abel's playing as? I'll figure this shit out eventually, because just because I plan on streaming this album doesn't mean I plan on never hearing it again. That was different with Whole Lotta Red. I heard it before, and then I streamed my reaction to it a few months later. That was different. I'll never listen to the Whole Lotta Red again. But this one I'll definitely have to make an album review by.
I later had an evil stepmother who further cemented the idea that I didn't need a mother. Growing up without one had long-lasting effects I didn't fully understand until much later in life. It bled into my relationships with family and those I had become romantically involved with. Whenever I got too close to the woman, I would cut her off. Part of that was vindictive and partially based on fear. But it was also totally subconscious. Looking back is a bitch, isn't it?
I turned my astrology gift into...
So that seems like something that kind of could have been at the beginning, to be honest. It makes sense with all those previous tracks we've heard. Literally every single one of them makes sense to that skit that just played right there. And then with the fact that, I don't know, the Dawn FM skit replays in the actual Sacrifice track, but if it does, then there was no point in that intro track. You know, what are we on now? Out of time? Nah, we're not out of time. We're not out of time on the stream. We're almost halfway through this album already. Holy shit. This is the one I'm hyped about the most, to be honest. The Tyler, the Creator one. Like, I know Wayne's going to do what he does best. You know, Wayne's one of those spitters, but just Tyler and Weeknd, I think, are finna make something, like, beautiful happen. So, Out of Time, though, track number 7. This one kind of reminds me of Pac. Sounds like a Pac beat.
I've been working on me, baby. There's so much trauma in my life.
Shit, who does have trauma?
I've been so cold to the ones who love me, baby. I look back now and I realize
This one, he's kind of like almost going back to the girl that he used to love, saying like, "Hey, I fucked up," but it's kind of too late because she's with this other guy. But he just has to get this off his chest because it seems like if he's this fucking old man, then he's dying. So he ain't got much time left, which Weeknd seriously looks like he's finna die in this fucking album cover, you know? I don't get what this represents, though. Like, I don't get it. I don't get what this album cover has anything to do with this album so far. I really don't. Weeknd fans will go back, watch this stream, and explain it all. Shout out to the EXO gang.
Right back, girl, come right back. Give me one chance, just a little. Baby, I'll treat you right. And I love you like I should have loved you all the time. Girl, remember when I held you? You begged me with your drowning eyes to stay again. I regret I didn't tell you. Now I can't keep you from loving him. You made up your mind.
I actually kind of like the simplicity of this one. I actually kind of do. It does. The beat really does remind me of like some of Pac's tracks in a way. It's kind of a relatable message. I kind of like this one. This has really been the only one that's kind of stood out to me so far, besides "How Do I Love You" track. And I that's such a long fucking title. I don't even know if that's the correct title at this point. I really don't. So I kind of like this one.
I love you, girl, but I'm out of time. Say I'm there for you, but I'm out of time. Say that I care for you, but I'm out of time. Said I'm too late.
I hear some old Abel in this one.
Don't you dare touch that dial, because like the song says, you are out of time. You're almost there, but don't panic. There's still more music to come before you're completely engulfed in the blissful embrace of that little light you see in the distance. Soon you'll be healed, forgiven, and refreshed, free from all trauma, pain, guilt, and shame. You may even forget your own name. But before you dwell in that house forever, here's 30 minutes of easy listening to some slow tracks on 103.5 Dawn FM.
With the way that kind of closed, I'm almost worried that they're not going to take this one serious. I'm almost kind of worried, to be honest. Like he said, let's give you like a little break. Here's a 3-minute track, and it is a 3-minute track, and then we'll get back to really the story of Dawn FM. So, I think this is a good point for me to go quickly use the restroom real quick, and then because I'm hyped for this one. If I don't use the restroom now, I'm definitely finna piss myself. So I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back. Let me mute the face cam so y'all don't get freaking barbaded by my PC fan. And we are back, y'all. We are back. Dog, let me tell y'all something. Y'all ever got one of those moments where you're just taking a piss and then just like a quick one like slips out? Dog, if I wasn't just using the restroom, I think I would have shit myself on stream. Like, and that would have been it. It would have been over. I would have had told myself, if I would have shit myself in here and then left, saw that I shit myself, I told my sister to end the stream and we were done. We were done. Like I thought I was finna, like, if I didn't go use the restroom at the time I did, like just now, I think I would have shit myself on stream listening to this next track. It would have been devastating. It would have been the end of me, period. I had to get that out real quick. Oh, that's gross. That is gross. What the hell? Adios streams current. It is what it is. Can y'all hear me, chat? Everything cool? We good? We're good, Trey? Oh, okay, yeah, we're good. Yeah, that almost happened, Herman. That almost happened. Okay, let's get into the next track, man. Let's this is the one I'm hyped about the most. Weeknd, Tyler Creator. Here we go again. Appreciate it, Herman.
Strike a pose with my kinfolk. Front page of the billboard, suit and tie, cigar smokes. Macallan shots till the burnt throats. We still celebrating Super Bowl. Catalog looking legendary. Ring froze like it's February. EXO, that's a mercenary.
Ring froze like it's February. EXO. Wait, he shout out his fan base. What did he say?
Legendary ring froze like it's February. EXO, that's a mercenary.
Ooh, EXO, that's a mercenary. Hold up. Oh, what's Tyler finna say? If we can come in with some bars, not nothing too crazy, but he coming in with some bars. What's Tyler finna say?
A quarter bill on and off, yeah. Used to sing on lost, but now we cruising on the yacht we clean. Yeah, said you wanted your boyfriend jealous with a couple pics, and you didn't expect to fall for me once you got this dick. The city dark, city dangerous. Your girlfriends try to pair you with somebody more famous, but instead you ended up with someone so basic, faceless, someone to take your pictures and frame it. And
he said the girl ended up with someone who's more famous. Meanwhile, you ended up with someone so basic. She out there taking pictures and framing them. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Tyler comes in with some shit like he did on What's Your Name? This is finna be a banger. This is probably finna be the best track on this album.
my new girl, she a movie star. My new girl, she a movie star. I love to write, make her scream like Nev Campbell, but when I make her laugh, swear it cures my depressing thoughts. Cause baby girl, she a movie star. Baby girl, she a movie star. I told myself
What celebrity, what actress are you dating now?
but here we go again. Ooh. Here we go again. Life's a dream, 'cause it's never what it seems. But you'd rather love and lost with tears than never love at all. So here we go again.
Although
this love is strong to me. Some things can change, go wrong with me. We don't know how it's going to be. Forever is too long to me. We don't need the government involved because we like to touch. We don't need no damn religion telling us that we in love. But if we did,
we don't need no damn religion telling us we need a love. Being, like he said, being gone forever is too long for me. This is an interesting flow Tyler's choosing to go with. I'm glad he has a bigger contribution on this than what he did on Donda, though, dude. Those vocals on Donda weren't it. Those vocals that Tyler had on Come to Life on the deluxe version of Donda, that wasn't it. Yeah, this is the Tyler track. This is the Tyler track.
don't need the government involved because we like to touch. We don't need no damn religion telling us that we in love. But if we did crash down the road, spending lawyer fees up, pending pad gon' save my ass if these feelings freeze up. You gon' sign this prenup. You gon' sign this prenup. You gon' sign this prenup. You gon' sign this prenup.
Damn, he did have a kind of short verse. He did have a short verse. He made it count, though, to be fair. And he actually flowed over it pretty well.
So here we go again. The number one station to free your soul.
An interesting life, community.
So, I won't say I'm disappointed in that track, but it was a little underwhelming in a way. Like, that beat was purely made for Abel. Like, Tyler did what he could on it, but I don't think it was, I don't think it was enough. Like, it wasn't enough for Tyler to do much on it. Like, he kind of had to adjust his own flow to make it work on that. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I won't say I'm disappointed in it. I just a little underwhelmed by it. Track number 9, if I'm not mistaken. Track number 9, we got. Where the fuck is my mouse? What do we got? Yeah, track number 9, we got Best Friends. Damn, bro. I will give Weeknd props to this. He's still making albums like around an hour long's worth of listening value. You know what I mean? Like, it's very rare to see albums go over an hour nowadays, especially with like the way this new generation's attention span is like the size of a fucking like crumb. You know what I mean? So, Best Friends.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Almost sounds like a level of Donkey Kong.
Oh, what we got, baby, what we got is a cup in a pot of toxic love. It tore us apart. Things you want, I'm not looking for. You're my best friend now. You're my best friend now. Oh, I don't want to be responsible for your heart if we fall. 'Cause I'll get clumsy and tear it apart. I love you so.
So this is almost like now he's considering the girl his best friend. It seems like it throughout this, he's been fighting for this girl's love, and now he's at to the point where they're like close. You know, maybe not doing anything serious, not even dating yet or in a relationship yet, but he's like they're in that not friend zone, but like like really good friends before dating type of zone. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to explain, kind of hard for me to explain personally too, considering never dated anyone myself. Um, I kind of like this one. It's different. I don't really know how I feel about the production itself. I kind of like where this one's already going.
Get clumsy and tear it apart. I love you so, but we can't get close. You're my best friend, no. You're my best friend, no. Oh, I love it when we climb, and I will never burn you. I can never hurt you if we do it like that. Don't try to take it further. Focus on the friendship. Get a little sidetracked. Catching little feelings, thought we had arrangements. Thought you weren't like that, yeah. I thought you weren't like that. Oh, friends no more. Sex as friends no more. You don't wanna have sex as friends no more.
Once they got what they wanted, nah, it's over. It's done with. Like, throw in the towel, man. Throw in the towel. It's not worth it anymore. It's crazy. This sounds like almost all the high school relationships that I know haven't.
Have sex as friends no more. Friends no more. Ooh, friends no more. Sex as friends no more. You don't wanna have sex as friends no more. What we got is secure, been a part of toxic love. It's all us apart. Things you want, I'm not looking for.
Okay, this beat's kind of growing on me. This beat kind of grew on me.
Oh, I don't want to be responsible for your heart if we fall. 'Cause I get clumsy and tear it apart. I love you so, but we can't get close. You're my best friend now. You're my best friend now.
I hate.
Grammarly can't teach you to dance.
I hate the fact that Dawn FM still keeps popping up throughout this album. I just don't like that. I don't. Like, I get what it's connecting the tracks and everything. As like, but it seems like it's just a constant like ringing in your ear. You just can't get rid of. Like, it's just like, stop. Like, we get it. We get the name of the album. We don't need to keep hearing it after every single track. You know what I mean? I kind of like that one though. I kind of like that one. Let's go over it. Let's go over it. We're like halfway through the album by this point. Let's go over which tracks I've actually enjoyed so far. Not many, but How Do I Make You Love Me? Out of Time wasn't bad. Wait, was that? Yeah, it might have been Out of Time. And then Best Friends. Those are really the only tracks that kind of stood out to me. I think the Tyler track, if I were to add it, that would definitely take a while just because I feel like it was kind of, there wasn't nothing too special about it in my opinion. It was just another track. My parents just got home. Let me go say hi to them real quick and then we'll get into Is There Something Else? Sorry about that, y'all. Let's get into this next track. Track number 10. Is There Someone Else? Why is this anime thing popping up yet? It's taking a little too long to start up, don't y'all think?
You're hiding something from me that's been close to yours. I felt it creeping up every day, baby, right from the start. I know that look you give when we're fighting. 'Cause I used to be the one who was lying, oh lying. Oh, is there someone else or not? I wanna keep you close.
So, after, I guess, believing what they had was a very close relationship in the last track, he's now kind of questioning her trust, and he's kind of, becoming a little bit vulnerable in a way. He's asking, is there someone else? He realizes she's hiding something from him. Which should be as clear as the sky if she's lying or not, to be honest. But I mean, kind of like the sound of this one. Just the sound. I don't know how I really feel about Weeknd's performance, per se, on this one.
I don't wanna lose my spot, 'cause I need to know if you hurting him or you hurting me. If I ain't with you, I don't wanna be. Is there someone else or not?
He lost me there. He's like, who are you hurting? You hurting me? You hurting him? But if I'm not with you, then he can't be either. Huh? I don't know after that one. I don't know after that line how I feel about this.
Oh no, I don't deserve someone loyal to me. Don't you think I see? I don't want to be a prisoner to who I used to be. I swear I changed my ways for the better.
See, rapping from the girl's perspective, I think.
I wanna be with you forever, forever. Oh, is there someone else or not? 'Cause I wanna keep you close. I don't wanna lose my spot, 'cause I need to know if you hurting him or you hurting me. If I ain't with you, I don't wanna be. Is there someone else or not? Ooh, oh no.
This is another track he's in it kind of early.
I turned my astrology gift in.
I like the production on that one. That's like another one that just really was kind of straightforward. You know what I mean? A lot of these tracks almost seem straightforward. It was kind of like, I don't know, maybe I'm just not understanding the concept of this album or the message he's trying to perceive throughout this project, but I mean, like, it kind of seems like one of the simplest like Weeknd albums out like projects I've heard. Usually there's like a lot of deeper stuff to what meets the eye on the other tracks I've heard from Abel before. This one's kind of just like very long straight path in a way, you know. There hasn't been a lot of standout tracks in my opinion, you know what I mean, and the two singles were part of those. Like literally the only tracks I think I would add on first listen would be How Do I Make You Love, Out of Time is questionable, and so is Best Friends. So the only one that's guaranteed that I like is How Do I Make You Love, you know. But I don't know. This one's seems like an alright project. Like, I don't think none of them are terrible. I think Gasoline's a little weird. I think Best or Is There Someone Else has one of the more unique, but also kind of like different types of production on the entire project so far. But track number 12, Starry Nights.
I only met you in my dreams before, when I was young and alone in the world.
Wait, does it say Starry Nights or oh, is it Starry Eyes?
Needed someone to call my girl, and now you're my reality, and I wanna feel you close.
Oh, hold on. He's saying now you're my retailer? Wasn't he dating a movie star earlier? Yeah, he was dating a movie star earlier, wasn't he? So now he's going to the retailer? How many different hoes you got, Abel?
And I wanna feel
Weren't you a virgin on American Dad?
but you're defeated, baby. Broken, hurting, suffering from a shattered soul. Oh, a shattered soul. Oh. Let me be there for your heart. Let me be there, I can be there until you're whole. You weren't touched by a man in so long, 'cause the last time it was way too strong. Let me be there for your heart. Let me.
So you haven't been touched by a man so long, and he's like, just saying, let me catch you when you fall. It's just something a little creepy about when he said, a man hasn't touched you in so long. I don't know. This almost felt like two different songs from the chorus to the first verse, it seemed. It felt like two different songs, to be honest. I don't know. I feel like maybe what happened was maybe I put my expectations too high. And, you know, maybe this album just really hasn't done much for me, per se. Because I can't relate to most of it. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm not really feeling this album as a whole, too. Like, not just because of the tracks, but just as a whole. Like, the concept seems even a little straightforward, especially for what Abel's done with like those first 3 albums or mixtapes from his like early days. You know what I mean? So
Let me love you like you need, and I'll make it my responsibility. I'll be there every step of the way. I'll get you back on your feet. Let me love you like you need. And you can kick me to the curb. It's okay, babe. I promise that I felt the worst. Back then I was starry-eyed.
So you just cool with getting kicked? You just cool with getting kicked to the curb? Like, what's happening? Like, you were asking to be there, now she said, like, are you just cool with it? You said, I've been heard worse before. Like, what? I don't know. I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't.
And now I'm so cynical. Baby, break me. Get me to the curb. Oh.
An interesting life can mean an even.
I didn't even realize that track's not even 2.5 minutes. I get like it's literally a few seconds shy of being 2.5 minutes, but that's a track I could never add because it doesn't even read. I'm so serious about this rule that I have where a track cannot be under 2.5 minutes or else I don't add it, because there's nothing you could say. If you can make a 2 minute, if you make a track that's 2 minutes or less, there's just not enough content or substance within that track, I feel. Like, it doesn't matter who the artist is. You can't say enough, whether you start on as soon as they press record or not. There's not enough you could say within 2 minutes that would be interesting in a track that's 2 minutes or less. And I just have the two. If it makes it past the 2 minutes, I'm alright, but I always try to, like, the max it has to be, or the minimum it has to be most of the time, is 2.5 minutes. Wasn't too bad, but I mean, just sounded like no energy, honestly. I don't know. I'm gonna look through real quick. What tracks from The Weeknd do I actually even have added? I have the Hills remix. I know that one. I know I have the Hills remix. I have... what else? In Your Eyes from Afterlife. Is that it? I swear I had more tracks. Echoes of Silence. Those are the only 3 tracks I have from The Weeknd. Oh, and Starboy. So, Starboy, Hills Remix, Echoes of Silence, and In Your Eyes. So, after this album, the only one I think I'm pretty much adding is How Do I Love You track. How Do I Make Love, or whatever it is. What is that? How Do I Make You Love Me? There you go. So, we're going to finish this off, though. We got 5 more tracks, including this one. Track number 12. Every Angel Is Terrifying. There we go, Abel. There we go. See some energy on that beat. That is by far the best beat yet.
Who, if I cried out, would hear me among the angels' order?
God damn it. It's an interlude. It's another interlude. Are you joking? It's not even a real track. It's an interlude. This interlude is longer than the previous track that we just did. Are you kidding me, man? What is happening here?
Even if they pressed me against their heart, I'd be consumed. For beauty is the terror we endure. While we stand in wonder, we are annihilated. Every angel is terrified. Intense, graphic, sexy, euphoric, provocative, edgy, thought-provoking, technically and visually stunning.
I don't need a description of what kind of fantasy films you want to make with your woman, Abel. I don't need a description of that. I need you to think. You're wasting this production by talking over it. Like, are you joking? This is seriously, the beginning literally was the best production I think we've heard on this album so far, and you just you wasted it on as a fucking interlude. I'm actually upset now.
A compelling work of science fiction. A suspenseful expose. Cinema like you've never seen it before. The exotic, bizarre, and beautiful world of Afterlife. And this is your invitation to enter. Critics say Afterlife makes your current life look like a total comatose snooze fest. It's action-packed. The future of everyone's fate. Nigel and Frank call it classic. Arthur Flemminger says,
I can't keep my eyes off the screen.
Afterlife can be yours for only $4.95 with a subscription when you order the best of your current life collection series. You'll enter a world beyond your imagination. A future out of control. And an experience you will never forget.
Don't say we didn't warn you.
The wait is over. Call 1-800-414-4444. That's 1-800-444-4444 now to order Afterlife. $4.95 plus. Now. To order Afterlife plus $3.79 shipping and handling. Now.
I turned my astrology gift into a...
Did he literally put a track as a marketing strategy for this album? Like, if you call that number, it's gonna tell you, hey, you can order Dawn FM for our Weeknd's website or whatever, you know, like, oh man, this is honestly kind of disappointing. This is honestly pretty disappointing. Only one track has stood out to me out of the 13 or 12 we've heard. We have 4 tracks left for him to turn this album around. I'm glad I'm doing this now too, because now I get to see what everybody's reaction was to this album. I get to see Sean C's reaction and see what he thinks about the first big drop of 2022. Track number 13, Don't Break My Heart. That last track upset me. That really did. Wow. Didn't know there was a new album by The Weeknd.
Darkness shining bright. I see every eyes on you. You snatch my soul, I'm crucified. I feel paralyzed. I'm so mesmerized by you. But I know you're right for me. Ecstasy. I keep coming back for more. I think that you would die for me. Destiny. And this time I know for sure. Just don't break my...
Yeah, this is literally the best track we've heard since. This is literally the best track we've heard since track number 3. This is track 13. This is the best track we've heard in 10 tracks. More than half of the album. This is the best track we've heard since more than halfway through the album. Like, his flow, the energy is there. The beat, I will say the beat, the production wise, isn't nothing too spectacular. Like, we've heard The Weeknd on better production. Like, I don't know what's happening as a whole on this album, production wise. Like, nothing really stands out. Some of it, he doesn't even sound. Freaking Gasoline, I don't even know what Gasoline was. That just sounds like a cluster. Gasoline, I don't think should have even been on here. Hopefully Lil Wayne can redeem this. Hopefully. Dude, Thank you for bringing that up, Herman. I hopefully he can. Let's see if he can. How far? Lil Wayne, I think, is the second to last track. Oh, he's the next one. Lil Wayne's the next one. Let's go. Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat for Lil Wayne.
Don't let me down, please. Don't you break my heart. I don't know if I can take it anymore. Take it anymore. Take it anymore. I can't take another heartbreak, or I'll end it all. The girl I used to love, we broke up in the club, and I almost died in the disco. And now I know she wasn't right for me. And to me, I kept coming back for more. I'd rather you would die for me. Destiny. And this time I know for sure. Just don't break my heart.
I think this one easily outdoes what the fuck is the name of it? I'm gonna write this down. I should have done this way earlier within the live stream, but I'm gonna write this down because I don't remember the full name of this track. See, I was even writing it wrong. I completely forgot you. There we go. There we go. This track, I think, beats How Do I Make You Love Me. I think this, Don't Break My Heart, I think beats How Do I Make You Love Me. Those are the top two tracks of this album so far, in my opinion.
Don't let me down, please. Don't you break my heart. I don't know if I can take it anymore. Don't break my heart. I'm falling apart already. Don't you break my heart. I don't know if I can take it anymore. I believe the liquor's talking. I just need the room to starve in. I
believe the liquor's talking. I just need a room to starve in. You know, kind of, maybe he got a little too wasted for his own good. Who knows? Who knows at this point? Don't. Like, this is almost I feel like what I feel right now for this album is very similar to how everyone felt about CLB in a way. Like, I remember so many people hyped for CLB. It dropped. First day sales, it did pretty great. Not gonna lie, CLB made some numbers. It did better than Donda on its first day. But after that, it just kind of fell off. And I know CLB apparently is the only hip hop record that sold 2 million physical copies in 2021, but I don't even know how, or had 2 million copies sold. And if I'm not mistaken, CLB dropped in October or at the end of September, so it did its numbers. I don't know how, but it's Drake, so. But I feel like my disappointment in this album is similar to what people felt about CLB.
could be the one you want, just as long as you don't break my heart.
I realized when I kissed your neck that the room was hot. I can taste its hot. It's just you and I in the discotheque.
But don't you worry, just don't break my heart. Don't let me down, please. Don't you break my heart. I don't know if I can take it anymore. Don't break my heart. I'm falling apart already. Don't you break my heart.
I think I'm guaranteed to add is How Do I Make You Love Me and this one. I think those are the only two that I'm guaranteed to add as of right now.
I turned my astrology gift.
Why has this been the only ad I've seen this entire time? I don't even know what this is promoting, but it's literally been the only ad this entire time. I don't even. What is TurboTax? What is that? I don't want to get more money taken away from me. Alright, as it is. See how long we've been streaming for like an hour and a half now. Just looking through social medias real quick. Oh shit. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Y'all know who that is, right? He's pulling out the yellow sweater vest for this album review. Oh shit. He liked it. He liked this album. Oh shit. Maybe there's just something I'm missing. Maybe there's just something, like I said, I keep missing about this album. You know, and maybe that's why I'm not understanding it and not enjoying it completely. But it's his opinion. If he likes it, good for him. But for me, it's only been really 2 tracks that have stood out to me, and we got like 3 left. We got this one featuring Lil Wayne, and then 2 more. But speaking of Lil Wayne, let's go ahead and get into it. I heard you're married. Why does this one not have a question mark? Hold up, this sounds like something you heard on After Hours. It sounds exactly like the After Hours. After Hours Lil Wayne edition.
The way you hypnotize me, I could tell. You've been in control. You manifested this, but girl, I blame myself. Things I should've known.
You manifested this, but girl, I blame myself. Things I should have known. So now he's kind of taking a sense of responsibility for maybe his actions or, his past consequences.
Whispers that I hear are blowing through my ears. These words I need to hear from you. And I know this is a fling. You're out in someone's ring. It hurts to think I'm sharing you.
I wonder how Wayne's gonna feel.
I heard you're married, girl. And I knew that this was too good to be.
Finally got a reason to wear this during the stream. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What y'all think of that? The old days of hooping, man. I'm gonna start working out tomorrow. See if I start training again, getting back in condition, and then I'm gonna figure out whether I'm gonna hoop for my last summer, since this is my last summer because I'm a senior. And I can't hoop anymore legally. Like once I graduate, you can only play the summer after you graduate. You can't play no more like AAU after you graduate, or like after you're committed. Basically, once you're not 18 anymore, like the last summer of you being 18, you can't play AAU anymore. So I'm gonna get back in shape and see whether or not I play this summer, because and if I do, it's just literally gonna be for fun at this point. Like, I used to have a dream of wanting to play in the NBA, and reality check hit, and it's like, that's not gonna happen. That's not. I'm like 5'8", 5'9", little overweight kid from Santa Fe. You know, and I'm only okay. The only thing I'm pretty good at is shooting, I'd say. Not the quickest, but I am definitely the smartest. I am definitely one of the smartest. I will say that.
True. Ooh, I heard you're married, girl. Oh, oh, oh. If you don't love, then do yourself a favor and just leave it.
There's the door.
Your number in my
There's the
phone,
door.
I'm gonna delete it. Girl, I'm way too grown for that to see.
Wait, whoa. What was he finna see? Oh, is this bitch sending him nudes?
Girl, I'm way too grown for that deceiving. Cause I don't play. Now I'm sure you have your issues and your reasons. But why you even with them if you cheated? Not that you were someone that I could be with. Yeah. And it kills me that I'm sharing you. Oh, I heard you're married, girl. I knew that this was too good to be true. Ooh, I heard you're married, girl. Oh, 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 and I hate it.
Where's Wayne?
Ooh, I heard you're married, girl.
I didn't even realize. Wayne's really finna rap over this. He's finna rap over this. This might be interesting. This might actually be interesting.
The way you had me wrapped around your finger too. Ooh, I heard you're married, girl. I can't be with you.
God, Weeknd stoned.
You're too deceiving, girl. Oh,
He is stoned. We just want Wayne out. Where's Weezy?
You're too deceiving, girl. Oh,
can't be your side bitch, that shit ain't fly, bitch. Can't be your pilot, can't be your private. Make me your obvious if I ain't.
Can't be your pilot, can't be your private. Talk about private relationship, but private, like, in the court, in correlation or in relationship with the pilot bar. Why is he so loud?
Can't be your side bitch, that shit ain't fly, bitch. Can't be your pilot, can't be your private. Make me your obvious if I ain't your husband, I can't be your hybrid. I heard you married, I bet he treat you like Virgin Mary. You like it dirty and I'm dirty Harry.
He said, I bet you he treats you like Virgin Mary. Oh, that was funny. That was funny. Best song around. Oh, that might be debatable. It's definitely better than the Tyler collab, but I don't think it's the. Oh, it's very close, but I personally don't think this is the best song yet because I haven't heard it. I haven't finished hearing it yet. But Wayne's verse is definitely funny.
Hybrid, I heard you married. I bet he treat you like Virgin Mary. You like it dirty and I'm dirty Harry.
I don't like the effect
you
on
with some lovebirds, canaries. Word to Larry, but I can't fuck with you. You put my love on the line and hang up on you. That's a long kiss goodbye, got a tongue to shoot. And when dogs cry, we ain't got enough to shoot. I'm still in love with you, where the love at? You walk down the aisle, I can make you run back. Like fuck that, where the love at?
Walk down the aisle like I make you run back. Ooh.
Tell hubby I kill him, no hubcap.
That was a pretty solid verse from Wayne. He's singing in the background too. That's nice. This actually might be now. I might have to restrict my statement. This might actually be the best song about it. I might have to recheck my statement and agree with you, Herman. This might be the best track of the album. Like, I was low-key sleeping on Weeknd's part on this track, but he killed that hook. That was probably one of Weeknd's best performances on this entire project, to be honest. I think he really like outshined. Well, he kind of held Tyler, to be fair. Tyler only had like 8-bar verse. It seemed like Wayne at least got like his average 16 bars. You know. All right, that's fine. I appreciate you tuning in, Herman. So yeah, that might be another one I have to add. I think that's another one I have to add. That one was actually pretty good. That one was really good, to be honest. Pretty good would be an understatement. That one was really good. I actually quite enjoyed that one. What do we got? We got like 2 tracks left. Yeah, we got 2 tracks left. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. Well, listen to these final 2 tracks, and then that should be the end of it, you know? I also gotta get me more water. Went through 2 bottles of string. So, yeah, I'll see you guys here in a little bit. Sorry about that, y'all. We have the last 2 tracks right here. Got the last 2 tracks. We got Less Than Zero and Phantom Regret by Jim, which At first I thought Jim was a feature, but it's just the name of the track. So far, just to recap, if there's anyone new here, the 3 tracks that I've liked out of the 14 we've heard so far: How Do I Make You Love Me, the Lil Wayne track that we just heard, and Don't Break My Heart. Or was it? Yeah, I think it was Don't Break My Heart. So these last 2 tracks and then How Do I Make You Love Me have been the only highlights, in my opinion, of this album. So, but we finna, holy shit, 100K? He must have did something on this one, less than 0. I was actually hearing this one wasn't too good either, so we'll see. We'll see about this one. Let's see. Yes, I know. We're finna get started. Let's get into it. Let's finish this off, man. So far, the outro has been better than this intro and the mid-section of the song.
Remember, I was your hero. Yeah. I'd wear your heart like a symbol. I couldn't save you from my darkest truth of all. I know I'll always be less than 0. Oh yeah. You tried your best with me, I know.
I try to fight it. I'd rather be free. I don't want to cause like any harm to you in any sort of way. It's kind of like trying to hold his secrets in because he doesn't want this woman to worry about him. You know, and that's something we all do. We all hold in the truth from our loved ones. It doesn't have to be a woman or a man. It could just be loved ones in general, our closest friends. You know, so I'm kind of messing with this one. I'm actually messing with this one. I like the fact that he went straight into it. He didn't waste no time at the beginning.
Can we meet in the middle?
That doesn't sound right.
Oh yeah. 'Cause you were just like me before. Now you rather leave me than to watch me die in your arms. But I can't get.
I just thought of something. Okay, yeah, so I am Central Time. I was wondering, like, maybe too many people didn't tune in because I set the wrong time zone. But nah, it just seems like maybe people were busy this weekend, or maybe they're just already over the album. You're just now detecting audio issues in the stream YouTube. Now that no one's here, you're now just detecting freaking audio, like copyright issues. YouTube, man. YouTube be some punk sometimes, I swear. Supersonic vibe this one gives off. actually kind of like this one, despite not much being said on it. I actually kind of like just how like catchy it is. That's one of those tracks I just kind of like for it being simple in a way, and very catchy, you know. It's definitely not one of the strongest. I could definitely see people saying that's probably one of the weakest tracks, especially with that weird like gap in the second verse, like, or between the first and the last verse. But I mean, I didn't mind it. I don't think it was a terrible track, but I actually kind of like it. Probably shouldn't, but I mean, I kind of do. Lastly, we got the final track. Hopefully I wonder if YouTube is blocking me. I wonder if that's what's happening, why I have no viewers right now. I don't get why YouTube doesn't do anything until the very end of the stream. It's like, I'm almost done now. Why are you just now paying attention? You know what I mean? So, hopefully I don't have to file for copyright claims like I did with the Whole Lot of Red one. I probably will. But hopefully I don't. Praying I don't. Been streaming for almost 2 hours now. Last track, Phantom Regret by Jim. And then we are completely done with Dawn FM. My first album by The Weeknd that I've heard. Swear to God, if the Dawn FM intro pops up again.
You're tuned to Dawn FM. The middle of nowhere.
Why do I always contradict myself like that? Why do I always do this to myself?
We're on your dial, so sit back and unpack. You may be here a while. Now that all future plans have been postponed, and it's time to look back on the things you thought you owned, do you remember them well? Were you high or just stoned? And how many grudges did you take to your grave? When you weren't liked or followed, how did you behave? Was it often a dissonant chord you were strumming? Were you ever in tune with the song life was humming? If the pain's living on when your body's long gone and your phantom regret hasn't let it go yet, you may not have died in the way that you must. All specters are haunted by their own lack of trust. When you're all out of time, there's nothing but space.
So this is Jim. He's been popping up throughout the entire Dawn FM project. He's the host of the Dawn FM radio station. What the hell is he talking about, though?
Died in the way that you must. All specters are haunted by their own lack of trust. When you're all out of time, there's nothing but space. No hunting, no gathering, no nations, no race. And heaven is closer than those tears on your face. When the purple rain falls, we're all bathed in its grace. Heaven's for those who let go of regret. And you have to wait here when you're not all there yet. But you could be there by the end of this song, where the weekend's so good and he plays all week long. Bang a gong, get it on. And if your broken heart's heavy when you step on the scale, you'll be lighter than air when they pull back the veil. Consider the flowers, they don't try to look right. They just open their petals and turn to the light. Are you listening real close? Heaven's not that, it's this. It's the depth of this
I don't know if I am at this point
anymore. You don't reach for bliss.
I'm done with you talking.
God knows life is chaos, but he made one thing true. You gotta unwind your mind, train your soul to align, and dance till you find that divine boogaloo. In other words, you gotta be heaven
to see heaven. That is it. We are completely done with Dawn FM by The Weeknd. His latest album that just dropped yesterday. So, let me give my final thoughts about that outro track, and then I'll give my final rating on a first review. So it kind of ties up everything that like The Weeknd was talking about, maybe like throughout his tracks. You know, like I didn't even think about that. Maybe it was like a conceptual like idea of like The Weeknd asking to maybe step into heaven, or maybe like, you know, just try to guarantee his spot when he's gone, where he'll go in a way. I'm not sure. That's almost what I get from that outro. That was kind of the concept or idea of this album as a whole. You know, so I'm gonna be honest. I was a little disappointed by this. Not too many tracks stood out. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the tracks that did stand out to me before we talk about the album as a whole. The tracks that I liked. How Do I Make You Love Me? Let's go with Don't Break My Heart. Weeknd Lil Wayne's I Heard You're Married. Maybe not Less Than Zero. I'd have to give that one more listens. Obviously, I'm going to go back and listen to this whole album too. And I'm eventually going to give an album review. Hopefully before the year ends. Because I got... Look at this, y'all. Look at this. I have 3 album reviews stacked up. Hopefully that I could cover within this next month. I don't know if y'all saw the titles of those. But we got Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly. Okay? Shit. We got... Which, that dropped in 2015. 2020's Eminem's Music to Be Murdered By. And 2021's Off Season by J. Cole. So... Yeah! Hold up, y'all. I'll be right back. sorry about that, y'all. I'm having some important conversations about my birthday, because guess what? January 12th, your boy's turning 18. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But enough of that, man. Final thoughts on the album as a whole. I really didn't care for it. I really didn't. As much as I would like to say I did. And this is just off of first initial thoughts. So maybe when I go back, re-listen to it, maybe I'll understand it more. Maybe I'll come to accept it more. But wasn't really too crazy about it. Literally like 3 tracks stood out to me. Weeknd was the strongest part of most of those tracks that I didn't care for. They were just kind of either simple like messages, almost like copy and paste like love songs on almost every single track. And then the beat, the just production, really nothing stood out to me as like crazy. The two craziest beats in my opinion were the Lil Wayne track and How Do I Make You Love Me, and they weren't even like crazy. They were just very unique and original in my opinion. You know, so if I were to give this an out of 10 rating, I think I honestly have to say a 4.5 out of 10 because I didn't even enjoy half of this album. So I don't think it gets a 5 out of 10. But I also don't think it's like the worst thing ever. It's easily replayable, but I mean, it's just kind of simple for me. I feel like I don't really understand the concept of the old man Weeknd that he was trying to do with this album. Really don't understand the concept of that. Really did not like just the whole Dawn FM interludes that kept happening. You know, and I get that's part of the album, but like one of the best bits of production was an interlude, and I'm still very upset about that. You know, so yeah. Thank you guys for tuning into the stream. For those of you who did tune in the stream, I know this was kind of like a last second thing. I really thought more people were finna show up for this one, but it is what it is, man. I really appreciate everyone who did show up. Let me know what you guys thought of the album. Let me know what your favorite track of the album was. Which collab did you like better, Lil Wayne, Tyler, the Creator? Personally, me, it's easily Lil Wayne. If you guys want to follow me, my social media is up there. If you guys want to join my Discord Glitch Gang, links in the description as always. And if you have a request of your own that you want to see me immediately cover, then you can fill out my reaction request form that's located in the description down below. Pay me a minimum of $5 through PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo, and I'll cover your request immediately. But other than that, man, I really appreciate everybody who tuned in. Thank you guys.